streaming, but I don't know.
Hello. Are we back?
I don't know. Ay. Are we? Are we moving? Can you see me move? Can you hear me talk? Is there even anybody there? Speaking into the void.
I think, yeah.
Hey, I love it.
We're still...
We are speaking into the void?
No, well, I don't
We are there.
I mean, I think we're...
This is fun.
I lowered some things, so
Huh?
We're still, like, unstable. Are we still unstable? I think we're...
Oh, boy.
We're still unstable, but I think it might be... I'm not sure.
This is a great time. How's everybody doing? Can you see us and hear us at all? Or are we talking to the void completely and entirely? If you can speak back, void, please let us know.
I guess, we can just... Do you want to just keep going and then... Or do you want to wait for confirmation, McKaylee?
Wow, okay. Sorry, Stream Elements popped up and I was like, I thought it was a text in chat. And I was like, whoa. Never mind, it's just Stream Elements.
Listen, Stream Elements is gonna have a party no matter what.
I know, they're fucking excited. Hi, can you hear us? Oh no.
Hello,
Marshall? Hello? Are you there? Can you hear us? Can they not hear us? What if they can't hear us? Oh no. Existential crazy.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Hear us?
Are we talking at all?
Oh, sick.
You can hear us? Ah, lit. Is our video shite?
How poorly do we look?
This is so fun.
This is like an exceptionally chaotic day.
I know, we're normally like we have some rough patches, but like this is a fucking it's cause it's a Tuesday.
It is because
the twos have fucked all this shit up because there's so many twos today.
These twos.
They've just made things so messy. Still stuttering a bit. Okay. Just the video or the audio too? What a time to be alive.
If our audio's here, I say we speed run.
Speed run? Building this next character?
If our audio's at least...
If it's at least manageable, we can do a... audio seems fine? Lit.
Okay.
Well...
Let's go!
On.
Let's keep on going. Let us know if the audio gets wacky.
Oh... Chaos, tangents, and tech problems.
We'll just upload these sheets somewhere so you can see them.
That's true. This is so fun. This is so chaotic.
Right,
where were we at?
I don't know.
We were at equipment. Equipment!
Yeah,
I gotta tell you my equipment for Quinn, Ursa, the Dampier, Paladin.
If we do anything, we'll build a character.
Nice.
If we get anything done today.
I love it. Yes. We built your character mostly, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's a lot left unknown though. Anyway.
That's true. There's a lot of question marks.
Get into your character. Tell me about your equipment.
Okay, so I've got to roll for weapon-y part. I'm gonna just roll for even. It's the first second, and I got even, so I get 2 martial weapons.
Wow.
So let me go to equipment, and I can pull up martial weapon table, and I'm gonna roll a 2 D100s, because I get 2 martial weapons, which that's cocked. I got, as my first weapon, a longsword, which is pretty lit. Everybody loves a good long sword. And as my second weapon, I got a halberd. A halberd and a longsword. That's a weird combination, but I'm here for it. A halberd's like the big, it's like a pole arm that, it's a very long pole with a pointed tip that's like little, it's got like the little slashy part and a little curvy end.
Okay. Perfect.
Let me see if I can. A halberd. It's heavy reach, two-handed for a halberd, and a longsword is versatile.
Okay.
So a longsword I can use one-handed or two-handed. Also get either 5 javelins or any simple melee weapon. I'm gonna do the odds the first, even as the second.
On. You get the possibility of 5 javelins, and I have 1 javelin.
I did roll odds, so I do get 5 javelins.
Oh, no. Oh my god, are you just better than me at everything?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I think that's the consensus that we're coming to here, right? Because I'm amazing, right?
I'm gonna get you.
Oh no. Okay. So then the other thing is gonna be the pack. Odd first, even second. You sound so angry. I get an explorer.
Lame.
Hey, explorers packs are pretty cool, and you had the option of explorers pack, I believe. I don't remember.
Yeah, but I got the cooler one. Let me just have it.
Wow.
Okay? Let me just have my little things that are good. Okay?
Well, I've got like, you get that too.
Don't try to one up me. I don't have jack shit, okay? Let me have the little baby thing.
Okay.
Don't even fucking try.
Hey man. I'm getting into the sibling shit. Let's go.
Grumpy. Maybe I should be the older sibling.
So I also get chainmail and a holy. But you already did the chainmail. That was the 16 AC.
Right,
badass.
Holy symbol. Okay.
Yes. Okay. So the first thing that I get is called Divine Sense. So you can basically use an action to open up your awareness to any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you.
You don't have the undead tag, do you?
No, I don't. Okay. I'm a humanoid. They made it.
That would be
They
funny.
made it clear as a damn peer that you're not undead. You're a humanoid as your tag, but you are partially undead, so you have some undead traits to you. It's like the same amount that you would say a tiefling is a demon and a Aasimar is a deva. Like a celestial.
Yeah.
It's like you can pick up the trace amounts of it, but it's not like they're undead.
Full on, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also know the type of presence you sense, but not its identity. So you can. The example is the vampire Count Strahd von Zarovich, for instance. You can detect that it's a vampire, but not that it's Strahd.
Right.
You can also detect any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated. Doing this a number of times equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier, which mine is 4. So 5 times until a long rest. So.
Yep.
The next thing that you get is Lay on Hands. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes during a long rest. You can restore hit points equal to your paladin level times 5.
Sweet.
So at level 3, I have 15 hit points that I can give to someone as an action. But I guess you can draw power from it. Okay, so you don't have to use all of it per person. I could give like 5 to you and like 6 kind of thing for you to lay on hands. But you also can spend 5 hit points to cure a target of 1 disease or neutralize a poison.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. For you, it's wonderful.
Yeah. But it has no effect on undead or constructs.
Right.
Yeah. The next thing is at 2nd level, you get a fighting style, which I have a table to think I do.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff on
so
there.
there's so much, dude.
So
then there's a fighting style. I get 1 of 7, which this one is not in the player's handbook. Fuck me. I got the fighting style Interception.
Interception? Do you want me to tell you about it?
Please do. Do you have it pulled up already?
I do.
Oh my god!
So, interception is when a creature that you can see hits a target within 5 feet of you with an attack. You can use your reaction to reduce the damage that the target takes by 1d10 plus your proficiency, so +2.
Okay.
You must be wielding a shield or a simple or martial weapon to use this reaction. So you can you can intercept the hit
the
that
blow.
A creature does. Yeah, and you don't take the damage. You just reduce it by 1d10 +2.
Because you like block their blade or whatever.
Yeah.
Thing. I like that. Because I'm the older sibling and I'm here to protect you.
I'm gonna punch you. Intercept that.
I can. I've got to move.
Not on yourself, though.
I know, it's true.
Right? Is that...
Yeah, it's not. It's other than you.
That would make sense, so I don't think.
Damn. Okay. So, that's pretty fun, though. So that's the fighting style. I like it. Then, at 2nd level, you get spell casting. So you get a couple of spells, but I think most people always just do the white one. At level 3, you have 3 first level spells.
Did you already go over Divine Smite?
That's next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm reading this from the book.
I'm also looking at the book, which is why I was confused.
Oh.
I think mine just lays it out
weird.
differently. Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Tell
me about
interesting. Okay, so spell casting. Yeah, you have 3 spell slots of first level at level 3. So the number of paladins have available to cast equal your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level rounded down, which at level 3, half of your level 1.5 rounded down, so it's 1.
Yeah.
So I get 5 spells that I can have prepared, all of first level, but I only have 3 spell slots to cast from. Which is fun. This one you can also change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest. I didn't realize that paladins did that too. Fuck me. Okay.
Yeehaw.
I'm not those kind of classes, but it's fine. I get nervous about what spells to pick every morning.
You can always just pick the same ones. You don't have to.
That's true.
You don't have to use the possibility.
The best. Yeah, that's true. And I get 5, which is pretty lit. So
yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good.
So the DC for that is going to be 8 plus proficiency bonus, which is 2, plus charisma modifier, which is 4. So my DC is going to be 15. And then the attack modifier is your proficiency bonus plus your plus your charisma plus 6. Marshall, your completely and entirely right.
Wow.
Marshall says you'll only ever smite, so
That's
don't
true.
worry about it.
That's good.
It's very true.
Michaela will do
I
anything
play
to not do spells.
No, I'll prepare some fun ones. I have to look at the list. I'll look into this later. Right.
Because
I want to see.
We're speaking it into existence. We will play these characters.
I want to play these characters already. I'm having to. These are so chaotic. A goblin and a damn is just like fucking insane, and I love it. Yeah.
Remind me, just so that while you're talking, I can also be thinking of something.
Okay.
Air genasi
Mm-hmm.
are related to air elementals, or like they're like lineage is similar.
They're from the plane of air.
Okay.
Originally.
I've recently built an air genasi, actually, so this is
Here, wait, you
an
want
earth
to say
genasi. Oh
The
yes.
boy woke up. Say hi, Mookie. He is not happy. He just woke up.
Why would you lift me into this light, woman?
Sure. He has been laying here, but he's been laying with his eye face down so that I think the light doesn't have to get into his eye.
That's pretty smart.
I know, he's a little smarty pants, dumb boy, with absolutely no depth perception. Yeah, his name's Mookie. He's our foster cat. He only has one eye, and he doesn't know how close things are, so he tends to fall off the bed a lot, or run into your face when trying to get pets from you. He also literally slapped me this morning to wake me up. So, I love him. I think it's a great time. He's a little pirate boy.
Cat.
Yeah. Cat! I love him.
Okay. I will. You answered my question, so carry on with paladin stuff. I'm just brainstorming.
I love it. You're getting the backstory ideas.
Well, it's complicated. How are our characters siblings? Like, in what way are we siblings?
Are we gonna say that like orphanage again?
No, it's easy.
I don't know. Okay, it is. That's what our other character.
We've done that before.
Okay.
We'll do something else. I don't know, but carry on.
I love it. Okay. The next thing that you get, spellcasting, because you're a holy, which I have to figure out what the god is. But that can be a later thing too.
Yeah.
So at second level, you get Divine Smite, which is when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you expend a spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target, in addition to the weapon's damage. It's a 2d8 extra damage for a first level spell slot, plus 1d8 for every spell level higher to a max of 5d8.
Beautiful.
It increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or a fiend to a maximum of d8.
That's cool.
So, with my level 1 spell slots, I could add 3d8 damage if the target is undead or fiend. So, that's kind of cool. Paladin of Strahd. I'm currently playing a Curse of Strahd campaign with a Dampier and a Paladin as like separate characters, and they're both very interesting and chaotic and have very different Strahd. It's a fun time. The next thing that you get is at third level, you get Divine Health, so you are now immune to disease.
Wow.
Which is kind of cool, because I'm like an undeadish thing, so like, it'd be nice to...
Yeah, you like that spine juice, but you don't get sick from it.
That's kind of gross, but okay.
I know.
Nasty.
Listen, I've already assumed the role of sibling in this stream, so...
You're just gonna, like, bully me low-key.
This is what you get.
Let's go, siblings.
Woo!
Woo!
Dynamic.
Okay, so, the next thing that you get is your Sacred Oath. This is, like, who you follow and
The
stuff. Like
subclass.
what you have sworn. Yeah, this is a sub. It binds you as a paladin. Blah, 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 blah. And then you get features at 3rd level, at 7th, 15th, and 20th. Including your spells, which you get a set of spells, and then you get your channel divinity. Yeah, and you have different options for channel divinity, which is really fun. So let's roll. What kind of paladin am I? What's my oath? Let me roll for this. Wow, this. Sharp, shiny dice. I got a 1. So, a paladin with the Oath of the Ancients.
Ooh.
This is not in the player's handbook. Let me switch these out.
I have some information about that. Would you like to hear?
Really? I would love to hear. Oh, it is in the... Continue.
Yeah, it's in the player's handbook. Okay. So, it's as old as the race of elves and the rituals of druids is what it says. Okay. Sometimes they're called Fey Knights, Green Knights, or Horned Knights. You swear this oath, with the side of light in the cosmic struggle against darkness, because you love the beautiful and life-giving things of the world. Not
as an undead.
Yep. Not necessarily because you believe in the principles of honor, courage, and justice, but it's like more on like the beauty and light of things. This is so interesting.
This is so weird.
They adorn their armor with and clothes with imagery of growing things, so like leaves, antlers, flowers. I know. To reflect your commitment to preserving life and light.
Okay. They just suck out the juices. Fine.
This is gonna be. Listen. We're on the line of doesn't make sense, and I'm here. I'm here for it.
Ooh, this is great. I have ideas. I have thoughts.
I have thoughts too, but this is yours.
I love this. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for all of them.
I have thoughts about both of them, but it's whatever. Okay.
Okay. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
So, it also mentions the tenets of the ancients. They've been preserved for uncounted centuries. It emphasizes the principles of good above any concerns of law or chaos, which is perfect for your alignment.
Because neutral good. I love it.
There are 4 central principles. Kindle the light. So through acts of mercy, kindness, and forgiveness, kindle the light of hope in the world, beating back despair.
That's so cute. I like it.
Shelter the light, where there is good, beauty, love, and laughter in the world. Stand against the wickedness that would swallow it. Where life flourishes, stand against the forces that would render it barren. Preserve your own light. Delight in song and laughter and beauty and art. If you allow the light to die in your own heart, you can't preserve it in the world.
That's so cute!
This is a big conflict, though, right? If you can't...
Because I'm a fucking vampire. I can't find the light in myself.
This is gonna... I'm so excited. Okay. The last one is to be the light. Be a glorious beacon for all who live in despair. Let the light of your joy and courage shine forth in all of your deals. This is
amazing.
Fantastic. Oh my god.
Wonderful.
So those are your
oh my god.
Your tenets that you must live by, which I suppose we can talk about if you've broken any of those and what that means. Yeah. You also get oath spells. So at 3rd level you get ensnaring strike and then speak with animals. Interesting.
I could be a Disney princess, but a vampire.
Yeah. And you get, so for your channel divinity, wait, this is still 3rd level, right?
Yeah, it's still 3rd level.
Okay, just making sure. You have 2 channel divinities. that you can. Well, there's two types of channel divinities that you have. One of them is called Nature's Wrath. So you can invoke primeval forces to ensnare a foe. So as an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you that you can see. They have to succeed on a strength or dex save. Its choice, so they get to decide.
Mm-hmm.
Or be restrained. While they're restrained, they can repeat the saving throw at the end of their turn, and on a success, the vines vanish.
Okay.
Other channel divinity you have, which I think this is your last thing at third level. It's called Turn the Faithless. So you can use your channel divinity to utter ancient words that are painful for fae and fiends to hear. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and each fae or fiend within 30 feet that can hear you must make a wisdom save. On a failed save, they're turned for 1 minute or until they take damage. The turned creature has to spend all of its time moving as far away from you as possible. It can't willingly move within 30 feet of you. It can't take reactions. It can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If they can't move anywhere, they have to take the dodge action. Also, if the creature's true form is concealed by an illusion, or shapeshifting or some other effect, the form is revealed while it's turned. Very cool.
This is really... I think I really like this class.
Can you say what you like? That you...
I like... Oh, I think... So the only subclasses I've really heard about were Vengeance and, the other one, Devotion. Those were the ones that, like,
those are
they're
common.
like... But I like this one being about, like, light, life, and, like, bringing back laughter to the world. That's so cute and wholesome, and just, I think, happy. I like that a lot. And then at the same time, you get some badass things. Go cut people's heads off, and I think that's really fucking cool. I want to be a beacon of light while wielding a great sword, or a long sword. That's fucking amazing. You kidding me?
No, definitely. This is so... interesting with what your character is. This is cool.
I like it. I like this a lot, actually.
So that is all we have for the mechanical stuff, right?
Yeah, that's the last mechanics.
So now, what are we gonna do?
Oh my god,
Kaylee?
we finally fucking made it. We're gonna go to the potato! The potato. For anybody who doesn't know, Claire, what's potato? Why do we keep saying it?
Stands for personalized and obscure traits about tenacious onion.
Ooh.
It's basically a list of things that McKaylee and it's a table of things that McKaylee and I add to. Yeah. Potato emote. Let's go. It's some of them are physical traits, some of them are like family situation, some of them are beliefs. It's a variety of things. It's just a added challenge for us to wrap it into a character.
Yeah.
And kind of maybe
it gives us more like personality.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Some of the things we've rolled for in the past is that they're deathly afraid of the ocean.
Oh, yes.
Is very giggly, hoards silverware, likes to wear funny hats, doesn't believe in time.
Oh, yep, I love that one.
Yep. Is super hairy, was abducted and raised by someone else's family as a child. Yeah. Or makes terrible money decisions. If you hear any of these lovely things that we're like rolling for, this is really hard to do. And you have any ideas for a potato thought of your own that we could roll for in the future, add them to this lovely table. Add as many as you want. Any, like, personalized, obscure traits about Tenacious Onions, and maybe in the future, that potato or a character to use.
Yeah.
So, feel free. You don't have to say who it was that did it. Just send us them, and we can add it to this ever-growing table.
One day we'll go through all of them, and then we will SOS need help.
Yeah. They're fun, though.
They're fun.
Okay, Claire, would you like to go first?
Yeah.
We can go back and forth.
Yeah.
Or we can do, like, all of yours back and forth.
Sure.
I love it. Okay. Roll a D100.
98.
Woo, all the way at the bottom. 98. Dyes their hair crazy color.
Oh, nice. I'm the rebel.
That's kind of cute. A rebel child. You're trying to be different.
God, I don't know how to spell anything. Wow, what's happening? Hello, I'm trying to erase. Please let me. It's not gonna let me.
Oh man.
Listen. Oh my gosh. I'm smart.
What happened?
It's just
you good?
Today's chaos in every sense of the word. It's fine.
It's true. It's very true. Okay, shall I roll?
Yeah.
Okay. D100. I rolled a 70. Dreams about strange things that don't make sense most of the time. DM choice with meaning. Yeehaw. Did you write this, Claire?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it says yeehaw. I think you this.
Yeah. What is it again? Dreams about what? I was
strange things. Dreams about strange things that don't make sense most of the time. DM choice with meaning. Yeehaw. But you don't have to add the yeehaw.
Dreams about strange things. I'll just put that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this makes sense for your character, I think.
I agree. I like that. I have thoughts. Alright, go ahead, Claire.
34.
What'd you get? 34 has ridiculously long fingernails.
Yes.
Nice. I love that for you. Just a goblin with, like, crazy, colorful hair and really long fingers. Just, like, makes sense in a visual aspect.
Mm. I'm getting a picture of who she is.
I love it. Okay, let me roll real quick. I got a 31. Oh no. Is a kleptomaniac.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Steals things, yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we bond.
That's what we get along about?
Yeah, that's how we bond.
It's the one thing.
The one thing, yeah. Should I roll one more?
Ooh, I have an idea. Yeah, roll. Okay. I have an idea. I'll tell you later.
Okay. Oh, I didn't roll it right. 11.
It just keeps getting higher and higher. You can tell me if you want to do this or not.
Okay.
Youngest of 12 kids.
Okay.
Because we're already saying we're siblings. Do we want to say we have more siblings?
Maybe let's not do that one, only because we've given ourselves this as a
dynamic
situation. Yeah, and I think that it's gonna be really chaotic to connect. So.
Yeah. What'd you get?
96.
All the way back at the bottom again.
Yeah.
96 tears their food into bite-sized pieces to eat.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I would like to let you know, though, that the one that of it just says, that's it.
What does it say?
You were very sus. They're just
Sus? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You got really close to rolling that one, which I think but I like it. You tear your food into bite-sized.
Yeah, I do that. All right.
I like it. Okay. Oh yeah, let me do it. I'm trying to keep this table organized because I tend to forget to organize it. And so I'm working on doing it as I go. 44. Right here.
Does it make sense? What is it?
It depends on how it makes sense in the world. I don't remember writing this. I wrote, is terrible with technology.
Oh, that's right. I don't know.
What counts as technology in this?
Is that like things that other people think are fairly easy to do? Maybe.
I guess, yeah.
Like advancements that.
Like mechanisms.
You never use a sending stone. That shit's for the new age.
Yeah.
Is that? Do you want to use that one?
I mean, she is the oath of the. I don't know. I think it kind of fits with her being right. like I don't fucking like get like how this works. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to? I don't know. Like any mechanical contraption.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. What, remind me what that was, because every time you say them, I hear it, and then my mind goes,
yeah.
Nothing.
And completely gone. Is terrible with technology.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, mechanical, like, contraption. Like, any, like...
modern,
modern...
use.
Yeah.
If there's a slower way to do it, you're probably gonna pick that one.
Yes. That's the one where I have to be like, hey, Ara, can you help me with it?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. So that's all we have. Yeah. Do you want to roll any more or no?
I don't know. Do you want to roll another one?
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot to do.
There's a lot to do? Okay.
No, there's a lot to connect.
Let's leave it.
Maybe,
there's a lot to connect.
This is good. Yeah.
Less chaos. Okay.
So we want to review.
Can you, Claire? Yeah. Give us a recap. We've got going.
All right. We'll start with Yara.
Amazing.
All right. We've got Yara, Ursa. She is a chaotic evil goblin.
Nice.
Aberrant mind sorcerer who was a soldier. Doesn't speak very many languages other than just speaks Common and Goblin.
Nice.
But she's very proficient in dragon chess. Can drive a mean wagon. Like nobody's business.
She's a badass wagon driver.
Badass wagon driver. But in the military, she was support staff. So like in the back,
the cooks, the cleaners, the blacksmiths.
Not in imminent danger, but still was in a military or militia or some sort of fighting.
She got the military basic training.
Yes. She thinks simplicity is the easiest thing. Independence is important. Would lay down her life for the people she fought with.
Very good.
And really doesn't like Canadians. Really hates them. They're terrible. The worst.
Bad.
The worst.
Bad.
Ever. Is not wise or intelligent, but is okay at the other stuff.
You know, she's doing her best out here.
Yeah. She's convinced that there's like a tentacle on her because of her aberrant mind. The way she was exposed to become a sorcerer, she's convinced that there's like a tentacle somewhere on her that no one else can see.
No, not at all, because it's not
'Cause
there.
she's-
You're going crazy.
Listen!
I think you're insane.
I understand myself. But she has, like, telepathic abilities. And it's just not great at a lot, but she's got a javelin and some daggers.
Nice.
She dyes her hair crazy colors. She got long fingernails.
Love it.
And she, like, rips her food up.
I like it.
Little gremlin goblin baby. Who's chaotic evil, which is, it's whatever. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Do you want me to go over the character we built?
Yes, because you can read it, so and I cannot currently.
I have all the things. Yes. Our bitrate just bottomed out a couple minutes ago, so let me know if you stop hearing us, chat. I know that our screen might be real fucked, but if you can still hear us, then that's sweet.
That's something.
Yeah, because I this week's not been good for my Wi-Fi, so yeehaw.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Quinn, Ursa.
Mm-hmm.
She was an air genasi, but became a Dampier.
Yeah.
You need to consider why that happened. She's neutral good. Oath of the Ancients Paladin, who is also an acolyte. Loves that good spine juice.
She needs it.
She's a diminished form of an otherworldly being. And if she were to stop her hunger, she would more quickly become the form. But because of the hunger, it, like, keeps her from, becoming the self that she is meant to be, I guess, is the interpretation of that. You've got spider, climb, vampiric bite. You're kind of a vampire, not quite.
Yeah.
You speak primordial, abyssal, sylvan, and common. You're very tolerant. You believe in charity. That's important to you. You need to protect others. Especially, you need to protect an ancient text from enemies who want to destroy it, which works real well with you being an Oath of the Ancients paladin.
Kind of cool.
And once you get a goal, you obsess about it, and you will do anything to meet that goal. As a paladin, you've got a lot of conflict because part of your tenets are, like, to the light and to beauty and protecting that and being that. So we should consider maybe why you aren't, or are like, what happens between that, because it or if it happened after, like, if you became this paladin after you turned to whatever. And what that means for you and that sort of thing. You've got 5 fucking javelins, which is just
amazing, fantastic, wonderful.
Yeah, it is. You dream about strange things, you steal shit, and then you're really bad with technology. So, like, modern ways to do things.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, what are you've said you have thought. We're also siblings.
Oh yeah, we're siblings.
I'm the older sibling?
That kind of sounds right.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember because I know, so Goblin lore previously in D&D, I don't personally love it so much because I don't know. I feel like it's kind of racist. So I'm trying to, like, figure out what connection that means, and then how we might be connected as siblings. Like, what does siblings mean? Because we could do, like, they were orphans and now they're siblings, but that feels easier.
Yeah. I also I'm trying to figure out how long I live and my age span is. It doesn't say anything about that. And I'm glad Marshall says he can talk for a while.
That's good. Yeah, I think it's lagged too, so that might be the reason for the. It was doing well, and then it just kaput.
Damn.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, mother truckers.
Okay. But we're getting close to the end, so it's all right. It's all good.
It's true.
It's
we're almost there.
Chaotic. Yeah.
I know. Damn. Okay. Thoughts, Claire? What do you got? What do you got for?
Well, no, I wanted to hear what you were thinking about. Like, can we talk about? Because I have some thoughts.
Yeah.
Can we talk about in what way we think we're siblings? Yeah, like, because it could be like a more there could be a more divine reason why we are siblings, or there could be like a very simple reason why we're siblings. So I don't.
The connection that I have between that's like on paper is your seeing into the far realm and my having an otherworldly being trying to take over the
so like maybe related and like not related,
like in that way,
connected in that way.
That's what like brought us together, and then we sibling bond through that. So we don't really have any like parents to speak of.
Right. No. Okay.
But like the bond comes from this like strange other
diminished form
thing
of
that
otherworldly being.
Yeah, and so then yours was like
the connection is between your character's race and my character's class.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because your class kind of feeds into like who you are, and the way the Dampier is given to you is less of a race and more like a thing that happens to you.
I like that. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Otherworldly being. Do we know that's why we're connected, or are we like?
I think it was like a thing. Like a thing happened between us, and we both just like maybe like, you know, wrong place, wrong time kind of situation where the radius at a time that a thing blew up or whatever, like the plane divided, or like this thing was trying to make contact. So that's how you saw into the being like latched on to me or something, or whatever that means.
So
and it just mattered on like how close we were to the radius of this thing.
So you think that we were both like physically close to whatever happened, and that it affected us in kind of different ways, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I like that a lot. That makes a lot of sense.
And so we both like bonded and became this like sibling relationship as the only two people who can like who know about this event. But like we have these different pasts and these lives.
I wonder if there's like a subtle recognition that we can't place, maybe?
Yeah.
Like it's like clearly we're strangers upon this happening, but there's like a desire to stick together that we can't really
like we
don't. If someone were to be like,
there's no way of putting a finger on it.
Yeah, like what do you mean you're siblings? Like, no, we are. Like
we just course. Like that's my sister. Like, yeah, that's my sister.
Or like even maybe it doesn't start out like that, but then the dynamic forms, you know, like any relationship,
like any relationship,
dynamic, that like sort of.
We've been together for like years.
Yeah,
like years and years.
So what you're saying is that for you were an Air Genasi acolyte.
Yes. And then this thing happened.
Do you think you were already a paladin at the point that this thing happened?
I think I was on a... What?
I mean, because for this sorcerer, it's like something after you're alive touched you that made you a sorcerer. So it would, if you were already a paladin, that would still make, like, if we were like talking about like story possibilities up to level 1 when we start, then like feasibly I could have just gotten powers,
this happen,
and you could have already been a paladin, like, starting out,
and then just like, this was my beginning as a paladin, then became a Dampier through this action, or through this act or whatever, and now trying to figure out what it means in relation to my god and my holy mission that I've devoted my life to.
So you already have, like, ooh, do you think you were maybe in, like, so your Oath of the Ancients, which technically you wouldn't have known
till 3.
Technically you wouldn't know till later, but it maybe as a paladin of whoever, you were on the path to, like, research this text, maybe, because remember there's that there's that text you're trying to protect.
That's my goal,
right? So that's like the thing you're trying to do, and then when you come into contact with it, or when you get close to it or something,
I think also part of why I went and became an acolyte, I think that acolyte, like, background was very, like, secluded and away from people, and, like, just people who were other acolytes was that kind of, like, environment, and it was probably spurred on because of, like, being a kleptomaniac. My parents were like, fucking send her to the church and, like, they'll fucking fix her, right? Because she's, like, fucking
get her out of this
bad child. And so I was having a rough time with the kleptomaniacness, went away, became a paladin, and trying not to be a kleptomaniac, maybe still kind of a little bit, but then am now, like, I met you, and you're, like, chaotic, wild child that maybe reminds.
I will say you're cutting
when
out
I was
bit.
Younger. Shit.
Just a bit. But
okay.
So do you think that you were an only child before this, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe her, if she was an only child, or if she had siblings, like, she's kind of, like, left her family behind for the church now that she's, like, an acolyte, and they kind of pushed her away to be there.
I think I feel like for Yara, it's I think she probably had community, but I don't know if she had, like, complete, like direct family that you might, like, connect. I don't know if the dynamic would be, but I don't think she I don't know if it's that she doesn't remember or that she doesn't care. But I think this aberrant mind stuff, like, really messes with her.
Like, fucked her up.
Yeah. So I think any semblance of past is, which this ties in with the soldier stuff, right? So
yeah.
I think the soldier stuff happens background happens before they become adventurers. So if we're thinking of that, I think she was in a militia, scrappy sort of situation that just expected that she would be a part of.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that whatever it was important at the time, but since this stuff happens with the sorcerer things,
Yeah.
I think her life was pretty simple before, and now that this aberrant mind has invaded her life, it's
Kind of like
all
fucked some shit up.
real fucked up. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think it's a lot of between the two of them, like, shared trauma in whatever happened
Yeah.
is what, like, bonded them.
Yeah. And do you think the dreams came before this happened, or do you think they started coming after?
I think it was after. I think
Yeah.
it's a part of the whatever the otherworldly being is. Like, it's a part of that. And, like, um, that's part of why, like, if we're saying it came from, like, the realm, like, because that's where you glimpsed into, I think that's what makes it, like, all so chaotic and sometimes, like, meaning and sometimes without, is that it's from these dreams are coming from a realm that has, like, it's very hard to decipher the mind of a person on the material plane. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I love it. I love this chaos. It's kind
I
of
do
fun.
too. It's I love what's happening. Um, do you think it's like what is the thing I was gonna ask? Do you want to explain the spine juice, or do you just think it's a byproduct of what? Of what?
I'm like, so I'm a little like, okay. So the hunger is how you get sustenance.
Mm-hmm. Is if we were to relate her to a vampire, like pop culture vampire, she's like the Cullens who don't eat like
They
live
eat
people.
animals.
They eat animals.
Yeah.
And, like, gets the least juicy spine juice.
I think, yeah, that's probably like how she's trying to like live right now. And that's why I think it has to come from the astral thing because like this is, or whatever the far thing.
It's
And I think
alien.
it's alien
Yeah.
and it's gross and it's nasty and she needs it with controlling it. And it's just another aspect that it's like, I think that's one of her like that's a blacklist item for siblings. I don't know if you have this with your siblings. We have items that we can make fun of each other with. Black, it's like, no matter how much you hate your sibling in a moment, you cannot do this. And I think that's her thing with character.
Oh,
Where
we
it's
don't have
like,
a name for it. That's cool.
oh yeah, we call it, we black. I have so many siblings, each other, that we came up with. Like, it's not physical, but like, you know, it's blacklist items. As siblings, like, that's the limit. That's the thing that you your sibling. And I think that's hers with Yara. Is it's like, don't make fun of me for this. Like,
I wonder if because I know it's I think it's tricky to play a evil character in D&D in a way that's not like just a shitty character.
yeah.
um but I guess maybe it's not overtly, and again, it doesn't have to be the worst. It's probably just that maybe most of her decisions are misguided and
More like selfish.
Yeah, selfish, and because that's the other thing. Take away the aberrant mind and maybe she's still not a good person, sort of thing. Like, to begin with, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there's a tendency to want to make all of your characters like good people, but I don't know. I think that sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
I've been reading this a lot about like just like characters in general, in like story building and stuff. And a villain is so, because like I was reading a like post that somebody made about like a villain will love so much more. A hero has a point where they have to put like the good of the many above the individual that they love, while a villain will burn the whole fucking world down for the person that they love. So it's like that's where the evil is. It doesn't have to be that you're like, I mean, you can be a terrible person while still caring about like specific people.
Like the collective.
You just make some questionable choices. Yeah, you're not gonna save the world, but I think that's a really fun kind of character.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Because that's, again, we've talked about this before, but, like, thinking about playing a character, like, theater-wise, that's a villain-type character. They're never the bad guy. To
they don't think they are?
Well, to you, they're not, because if you begin to look at the bad guy like you're playing the bad guy, then maybe you miss the point of why they're doing what they're doing, sort of thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. So I guess you just have to think about what motivates Yara, and what she's gonna burn the whole, you know, and not feel guilty about.
This is a great question.
Because I think Quinn might like might struggle with that kind of situation. Like, save the person you love, but kill the mass, like, majority. Mm-hmm. Like, that might be a question for her, but if that's not a question for Yara, then that's where the evil and good come into play.
That's true.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Exciting.
I like it. I like it a lot.
These would be interesting characters to play. I hope we do.
They'd be really fun.
They'd be really fun.
I like this class now.
Yeah.
I think I'm enjoying Paladin. Wow. Yeah. I might build this out some more and look into what the spells are and shit, because I'm now very fascinated by it.
Yeehaw.
Oh no.
Do you want to transition back to our other page?
Let's do it!
All
right. Oh my god, let's fucking go.
Go transition.
We built the characters, though it took 4 hours. Go.
And we're back.
Amazing!
Oh my gosh, can you even see us? We don't know, but
I hope you
can at least hear us. We will be fixing our whatever this is.
Yes.
Today is just an especially horrendous connection day for, I guess, my Wi-Fi. But you know what? I'm gonna say it now. It's gonna be great next week because we've got a guest.
What? Wait, that's next week? Oh my god, next week. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Holy shit! We have a guest next week. Oh my god.
We were just confirming a thing real quick before we, I guess, announce our guest. But stay up to date on our socials.
Yes. We'll have some character art coming up of these characters for sure, because now I want to draw your little goblin with crazy hair, colorful hair, and fingernails.
But yeah, follow us on our socials. Like fun. Specifically, Twitter is where we post the most frequently. Follow us here if you would like to tune into a more connection strong stream next week.
It'll be great.
Yeah, it'll
believe
be
in
wonderful. We'll have a wonderful guest, and
and
we have fun things for March, so get excited and
please do
hear our lovely voices and maybe see our faces next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I love it.
Okay.
Amazing. I think that's everything.
All right, well.
Thanks for sticking it out with us, those who did. We love you. We appreciate y'all.
We appreciate you so much. But we'll see you. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody.